Marcus, appreciate that. Next with me is Brian Bonahum. I believe I got that right.
Yes.
Brickyard?
Brickworld.
Brickyard. Brickworld. That's Brickworld. Absolutely. So, no, I have my glasses on.
Brickyard's that thing on the west
That's right.
side.
I got racing on my mind or something. Anyway, I have Brickworld here. And Brian, it's a big Lego convention. Is that what you want to call it? Not a convention.
Exposition here in Indianapolis. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And it was supposed to be this weekend.
And because of COVID?
Because of the pandemic, we have had to push the 2021 show back.
Okay.
And we're happy to make the big announcement here on Indy Style.
Right now?
Right now.
Breaking news right now.
Breaking news.
Go ahead.
The show has been rescheduled for October 2nd and 3rd.
Okay.
So we'll be at the fairgrounds. We'll be in a different building, but that's the shuffling of things.
Well, you said, we were talking earlier, it used to be downtown, but then you decided to move out to the fairgrounds and you got tremendous response.
Yes, people seem to really love it. They find it's a lot easier to access the fairgrounds than it is getting downtown and doing stuff, which is too bad. We enjoyed the convention center. It was a great place.
Absolutely.
Very friendly, very open.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Well, tell us about the Legos here. Why is it fascinating, not just for young kids, but grandpas too? Well,
because you can do anything with Lego brick. It's the world's most flexible art and engineering medium. And one of the things we do at the show is we've developed a specification for what we call the collaborative skyscraper. And basically with the skyscraper.
And that's what this is here.
Yes, you have. So there are 4 different people that contributed to this, and when we put it up, sometimes it gets 6, 7, 8 feet tall because people contribute floors, and they can. They can build a floor with anything they want inside. It just has to meet the exterior spec, so it stacks in the stack. And you see it all ends in Lego tiles here at the top, and that means nothing sticks together. So you just stack, and when it's time to take it apart, pull, and you're done.
So how high up can you go? As high as you want to, I guess?
This is a pretty 32 studs by 32 studs, a pretty solid base. We could make this 10 or 15 feet tall without any fear at all. When it gets that tall, though, you can't see what the cool stuff is people have done inside. So we typically have this on a lowered table to start with, and then if we get that many floors, we'll actually just add a second tower next to it.
So when they come out, is it just going to be towers that weekend? Or
Gosh, Lego stuff, you name it, we can do it with Lego. There's sculptures, there's trains, there's spaceports, there's all sorts of collaborative stuff with landscaping and roads and imagination.
So people want to participate. I mean, how do they say, hey, I want to come and do my thing there? How do they get involved into it?
It's so the local Lego fan club, IndyLug, website is indylug.org, is who puts it on, basically. Brickworld partners with them, and it's an adult club, so it's 18 and over. We can't certain liabilities and things that we don't want to take responsibility for, but every once in a while there's a kid under 18 where his parent joins the club, and then the kid displays because the parent's part of the club, and that's all good.
And this started here in Indy, but you've expanded out to Chicago. I think, did you say Detroit too?
Detroit, Milwaukee. We've been as far as Tampa with shows. It's been a lot of fun.
Packed out pretty much.
Over the last 14 years, we've put on a lot of shows. Probably there have been 40 or 50 different events over the last 14 years.
So when this takes place, have you ever had an accident occur, like, somebody just fell into it?
We've had several accidents. The very first Brickworld Indy show, one of the nicer older gentlemen that's part of the club had never displayed in public before, but he was bringing his castle, but it wasn't made to transport. And so he was putting in his minivan, and the automatic door on the minivan shut on part of it. And then he got down to the convention center, and the automatic door at the convention center shut on him and crushed another section of it.
Oh my goodness.
And he was just beside himself. And I told him, I said, Peter, just put it at your table and start rebuilding. I said, when the show opens, just keep rebuilding. Kids are going to ask you questions. And by the end of the weekend, the kids were in helping him rebuild his castle. Best thing ever.
Did he get it done?
Oh yeah. And then we had another incident where someone in an electric cart lost control of their cart and rammed the table, and a 5-foot building came crashing off the table onto the floor. Again, after the moment of freak out, we just kind of moved the barriers out, added a table, and then the kids helped the guy rebuild the tower. So it was rebuilt by the end of the weekend.
Hey, Brian, we have about 30 seconds. You're from Brickworld. I got it right that time. I'm reading it on your shirt here, but if people want to get a hold of you, how can they contact you?
Brickworld.com is our website. There's the Indy page on the Brickworld.com site. In fact, tickets will go on sale for the show today.
And again, the dates of the show real quick.
October 2nd and 3rd at the fairgrounds, and I believe it's in the Champions Pavilion this year instead of the Blue Ribbon.
Brian, we will guard this. We'll make sure everything's okay here. So appreciate you coming on In Style this morning.
Thanks for having us.
You'll be back again. I know you will. So
that's how it
we'll
works.
be back.